So when the Nintendo Direct dropped, I had no expectation for what was gonna be in it. I thought this was gonna be a meh Direct. But I was pleasantly surprised by the various of titles, one of them being Triangle Tactics. I was a really big fan of Octopath Traveler when I played the demo. Just for your information, I haven't played the full game. I haven't had time to buy it and play it. But I plan to do it one day because I really enjoyed my time with Octopath. But this isn't a video about Octopath. Triangle Tactics is what happens when you take the art style of Octopath and put it in a strategy game. And I do love my strategical games. So here's some small thoughts I had after playing the game, what I was a fan of, what I was not a big fan of. I was planning to stream the game, but I didn't have the energy to do it, so that's why. So anyways, let's begin. Now the art style, it just looks great. Everyone who played it and seen Octopath Traveler have already said how great it looks, and for the most part it's the same here. I did have a little problem with the sprites when I had it in handheld mode. They didn't resize the pixel the best way in handheld mode, but that was just in the handheld mode. I looked at the gameplay online and in docked it looked fine, like it was just problem in handheld, so maybe that's something they need to fix that. When it comes to the character art, it looks great. I was trying to look up who the artist for those portraits were. I couldn't find it anywhere online, and I don't feel brave enough to just say whether or not it was by the same guys that did Octopath Traveler. When it came to gameplay, I thought it ran well. There were some loading problems, but nothing I couldn't look past. I loved when I was outside battle, I just could walk around the map before the battle. Felt great to get a good look and appreciate everything before focusing on the strategy part. I've loved the voting system. I can't wait to see more in the full game and how much this story gets affected by it. When it comes to the battle part of the game, well, I liked the character-specific skill they could use and how level train worked. But my problem is that I could only control one character at the time. When I play strategy games, I like it more when I could control all of my units at once, and when I'm done, it's just the enemy's turn and they can do their stuff, and I can plan and strategize before that. And with this system, I feel like I'm not really in control of my army, and I can't really concentrate and strategize to what I want to do. But that's just a me thing. I know that there's a bunch of other strategy games that does this, and I'll probably just get used to it after a while, but I just hope it was different. When it comes to the characters, there was not really a character I didn't think bad of. I liked them, but I just didn't get enough of them and didn't get to see much of them. The characters I liked the most was Frederica and Benedict. I can't wait to see more of them. The one I'm not so much interested in is the main protagonist, Serona, who just felt like generic RPG protagonist. I stepped down from Ulbrich and Primrose from Octopath Demo, but the side characters were fine enough, and even if Ronald wasn't my cup of tea, at least I can say he was a good written character, and I can just look past this. The story didn't capture me. They just put me into chapter 6 of a game with almost no time to make me care about the world or character, and it made me skip dialogue before the second battle because I wasn't just interested. I could understand in-game why it happened and why the world and the characters were affected by it, but I need more context to everything for myself to care. It would be like if Treehouse had a demo and it took place at chapter 5. Why would I care about anything that happened or why it affected the character if I know next to nothing about why they were here or why it's important to stop Sylvain's brother? I'm sure the story will be good. I'm almost guaranteed it will, but the demo should have started on a better place. Maybe chapter 1 or chapter 2. When it comes to the music, it was just fine. I don't think there was a track that wasn't bad in any way, and I thought they fit well to where they were playing. However, even my favorite songs from the game, aren't songs I personally would have been playing in the background while I'm doing other stuff. I looked for the composer for the game, Akira Shinju has done in the past. Something that I noted was that he made the soundtrack for Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and the Tales of Vesperia movie The First Strike. And they are great soundtracks, don't get me wrong, and they fit into what they were made for. But on their own, they would not be songs I would just put in the background while I'm doing something. And that's like this game. There are other soundtracks with other great songs that I would just like more. Not saying it's bad, it's good soundtrack, but it's also basic. Overall, even though it's not my vision when I first saw the trailer, I still think this will be a great game. But on my list of games I want to buy on day one, this is not going to be one of them. I want to get it one day, but it's not in my priorities right now. I would still recommend this demo if you're somewhat interested. I feel like it's worth a try to see if you might like it. There's a lot of things I did like in it, and I think it's going to be a wonderful game, and I'm sure that if you play this demo you will also find things you really like. Anyway, that's it. I'm not good with scripted videos or reviews, but I wanted to give it a try since I wanted to talk about this game. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time.